Hey guys, I have this wonky hair. I noticed just sticking out. All right, I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to jump on here while I sage and cleanse my space. Post that I am going live. I'm a little bit later than normal today. So normally I try to go live around 11, but things come up. It doesn't always work out that way. So here I am. I'm on here now. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday. I'm sure a lot of you are glad to have the week over with or be able to get your weekend just started. So that's good. Very interesting energy today. Shall we put it that way? Very interesting energy. Interesting energy to wake up to. Definitely different than last night. So I'm just cleansing and clearing my space before we get our reading started to make sure and take out any energy that doesn't belong here and bring in the energy who we want to communicate with. And I'm going to put this out this time because last time it continued to blow in my face the whole time. Hi guys. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Cindy. I'm good. I'm finally feeling alive and normal. I have a little bit of junk going on, but I think everyone does right now, or at least what was left over from the craziness. I heard in Colorado that they actually closed down like 7 schools or something because of the flu and everything that was going around. So it's like, oh, whatever is up this year, it needs to make its way out. Oh, hi, Becky. I'm glad that some of you watched this together. That's awesome. So we are going to definitely talk about the moon energy for today. Oh, that was crazy. It's almost like that echoed through here. That was just like a ambulance siren or something, but it was intense. Okay, so we're at the last quarter moon phase still. So we talked about how the energies can be high and heightened right now, right? So that's very normal if you're feeling that way. For whoever was watching me yesterday, I wanted to talk about the person that I talked about who needed to be put on oxygen. I feel like whoever that was directly connected to, I'd really like you to reach out to me because I feel like there's some more questions surrounding that. So please feel free, if you're watching this or watching the replay, to reach out because I'd love to be able to talk to you a little bit more about that. And if you guys ever have any questions, please let me know, of course. So definitely still emotions high, right? They're a little bit better today. They don't feel as clouded as they did the last couple days. Another thing is still dealing with relationships, okay? Dealing with issues of being able to get closure where you need it. I'm not saying this is something that's going to happen overnight, so I don't want anyone to feel that way, but just know that it's still there to be dealt with and it's not going to go away on its own. Okay, the situation isn't just going to vanish. So just kind of keep that in mind. We did move into Libra as far as like the moon's energy. So that has to do with kidneys and lower back. So if anyone is struggling with anything like that, that would be why, or if you're getting flare-ups, that type of thing. The good thing to keep in mind right now would be to stay hydrated. You're going to need a lot more water intake just to kind of flush your system and the toxins and everything. So that's very normal. Another thing is just like our skin in general and our hair is going to be more dry. So definitely want to use lots of lotion, lots of hydrating, that type of thing, because then that'll help prevent like the flare-ups and that type of stuff too. Is anyone else still drinking coffee? I realize it's 11:30, but I'm still drinking it. I'm one of those people that'll drink it all morning until it's lunchtime. So anyways, So the effects are still going to feel magnified when you guys are drinking coffee too. Good. See, I'm not the only one. That makes me feel better. Scooter, Tasha, you are too. Scooters is my favorite. I'm glad to hear other people do like that too. Like Starbucks is fine and everything, but I'm a scooters girl and I think it goes like one way or the other for sure. Maintain your convictions. That's a big thing right now. Stay within yourself. Stay within your truth. Don't let other people try to convince you otherwise as to which way you need to go. That's really important. Finding your inner power. And that has a lot to do with not, finding yourself, not staying in a situation that is not beneficial to you or helpful to you. Absolutely. And then, yeah, I think I talked about everything as far as staying hydrated. So yes. Okay. So let's see what our angels need us to know. The other thing is that I was going to talk about real quick, our angel numbers. So the angel number 22, it's the 22nd today of November, and 22 is all about maintaining your convictions. Okay. So if you're seeing 22 pop up a lot, 22, 22, 22, whether you're at the gas station or it's in an address or it's, 222 or whatever it is when you're looking at your phone, that has to do with keeping a positive outlook, an optimistic outlook. So that's your angels and guides way of letting you know that they're hearing your prayers and just to stay positive. So whatever it is that you're asking for help for, they want you to keep a positive outlook on it and maintain your convictions. So understand, like, give yourself that time to be able to accept the situation, what's going on, and keep a positive outlook about it. So you do have help and you do have people with you. Okay. It helps you basically to confirm your inner power. Okay. So that's mainly what 22 is about. So if you're seeing that, that's why. And a lot of the energy will have to do with that today anyways, just because it's the 22nd. So they can fall into those certain days and categories too. All right. So what do we need to know for today, November 22nd, 2019? What do we need to know about the energies today? November 22nd, 2019. I feel like there's going to be a lot of really random stuff that comes up today. I don't know why I've felt that since I got up this morning. There was totally just an orb that flew in front of me and off this way. Did you guys see that? It like floated through here and then went up that way. I just caught it. That's really cool. It looked very feather-like. I'm going to have to go back and watch that after this live is over. That was awesome. You saw it, Cindy? I just stopped for a minute and it was like, okay. Yeah, it was like a little tiny one. That was really cool. All right. Well, if that's a sign for us, that's good. Keep it up. We like to get them. All right. Help us pick a card today. What do you want us to know? Today, November 22nd, Friday, 2019. There's one that's popping out there. Yep, that's the guy right there. Popping out on its own. So we've got nature, of course. This one pops up a lot with us. Definitely a lot. We know we need to stay grounded. We know that we need to release the toxins that we're carrying around, whether it's stuff like I have, like colds and the stuff that's going around, or whether it's toxicity that you're carrying around, baggage wise, or heaviness, that type of thing, emotional feelings. The other one we got is fate. So that's really cool in the Wheel of Fortune, which is a really good card. Definitely has to do with what's coming up. What does everyone need to know in general for the 22nd? What has to do with the fate and grounding ourselves? Can you give us a little more information here? And we'll pull the tarot deck next. I need to put my phone on silent. Someone's trying to get my attention. Ooh, and authenticity. Okay. So this is an interesting one. Someone's not being completely authentic with you. Most of you who this message is going to reside with, you're going to know who I'm talking about. So if there's a specific person that you've been questioning their intentions, or there's someone that you specifically have felt uncomfortable around, this is giving you that sign that that certainly is the case, and this is the person you're going to want to step back from. For some of you, this is going to be a signing of a contract. So two different messages that come through here. And you have to take it due to your personal situation. So when we're doing these readings with such a broad range of people watching, you really have to put it in perspective as to your situation right now. So if you're waiting on a contract to come in, this is going to have to do with you. So it means you're going to be signing it here soon. If you are questioning whether someone is being 100% with you, or if you've been questioning their intentions, that's going to show you that it's not someone who is being 100% authentic with you, or 100% fully showing you who they are. It's almost like very mask-like. So it's kind of interesting how it's coming through. And then as far as being able to ground yourself and remove yourself, not only from the person who's not being 100% authentic, but being able to recognize it and pull yourself away from that, which has a lot to do with like the grounding and stuff too. So, and there's a lot of divine intervention that's coming through as far as helping remove this person. So if that makes sense to you, you know who you are. I feel like you are definitely not alone in this as far as your angels and guides helping you. I just feel like you feel alone as far as like people surrounding you, supporting you in this decision. So let's see what else we get. All right. Can you give us a little more information today surrounding this person, this removal from our life, whether it's relationship, career, friends, whoever it may be connected to their, okay. Well, there's definitely a guy involved in all of this. We got the King of Wands that popped up, which is control of your emotions. So this very much has to do with relationship, family. There's definitely some sort of quarrel going along. Now remember, if this doesn't direct to you personally, this could have to do with someone closely connected to you and your family, or immediate circle. But there's definitely something that's going to go on as far as like court, judgment. There's something going on as far as this person having to take responsibility for what they did. Whoever this person is that specifically needed to hear this is going to be breathing a big sigh of relief right now. They needed to hear this. They needed to hear that this was all going to be brought to justice, if that makes sense. That's what I keep getting. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense to you. And then the Knight of Wands, this is the man that is controlling your emotional well-being. And this is the person that's going to have to be removed from the situation. Or you need to cut the ties in the courts too. Okay. Whoever needs to hear this, I'm super glad that it was brought out this way. I do feel like there's a big struggle financially, whatever this is surrounding this situation. So I don't know if it's a matter of the fear of having to step out of the situation. So there's a fear of finances. But I definitely feel like struggle financially when it comes to money, or the fear of not knowing if you're going to have enough there. So let's see if we can't get some more information on that. Even though there's going to be a struggle for a little bit, it's not going to last forever. Okay. So that's just part of the process of getting yourself away. Hi, Tiff. But it's not going to last. So don't let the fear of a little bit of the money struggle scare you from doing what is best for you and any children involved in this situation. Okay? Because it won't last forever. It won't last forever. It's just a matter of having to start over. So it's like everything you have and everything that you have saved up is going to go into making this move. So the funds will replenish themselves. It's just going to be a little bit of a struggle for a little while. Okay, but it will get better. It will get better. All right, what can we know financially about this situation? What do we need to know? Okay. Believe in the impossible. That's really cool. And that's a pretty powerful message. So whoever this is that feels like they're in a situation they can't get out of, that has the controlling male around them, there's definitely judgment, court, some sort of legal involved in this. They feel like it's impossible to get away or to get out of the situation. And this is flat out telling you to believe in the impossible. Okay. It's telling you to focus on knowing that everything will happen the way it's supposed to. Okay. So try not to just be like, well, I can't leave and I can't get out of the situation because I won't have enough money, or I won't have anywhere to go, or I won't have anywhere to live. Someone specifically needs to hear this, that even though it seems impossible, it's not. Okay. There's resources to help you and there's people waiting to help you. It's just a matter of, and we talked about this yesterday, a matter of allowing people to assist you and being able to be okay with asking for help. Okay. So it will get better. It will get better. There's definitely like an end in sight. It's just a matter of taking the steps to get you there. Okay. And I feel like this is like a very specific reading for a group of people today. Even though we talked a lot about energies in general, someone in your family or immediate friend group definitely needed to hear it. So if it isn't for you, definitely share it, pass it along, and get that to whoever needs to hear it, because it's someone that really needs to focus on getting themselves out of that situation, if that makes sense. All right, so what do our angels and guides want us to know as a final thought for today? Friday the 22nd of November, 2019. I don't know where the time has gone today. I feel like it's like flying by. Okay. So we got sorceress, which is a powerful woman. Okay, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So this is just, whoops, flying out of my hand. This is just another card to remind you that you have the power to manifest. You have the power to put yourself in the situation that you need to be in. So let go of some of that fear and worry that you're carrying to remove yourself from something that isn't good for you. Okay. Now remember, this doesn't always mean relationships. Some of you may be like, oh, this has nothing to do with me because I have a great marriage. This could have to do with a father, a stepdad, a father-in-law, a brother. You know, this very much has to do with a relationship that you're in, but it doesn't always have to be someone you're married to, if that makes sense. It's a very, very personal feeling. So I feel like those of you who are in this situation know who you are, or this is someone very close to you, like your daughter being in this situation with her husband, or, so on. So please pass that on, and hopefully they get the strength and courage to be able to leave that situation. I know how important it is. Kind of heavy messages today. So remember to stay hydrated, drink water. Kidneys can flare up, bother you, skin, hair is dry. So take care of yourself. It's going to be one of those weekends. I will hop back on here tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be live around noon. And then we'll see what messages are coming out. I'm going to be posting another video today as well for those of you that want to check back about working with candles and manifesting with candles. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. You're welcome, Tasha. I just love you, girl. But we are filming for Amazon Prime tonight, so we have a lot of stuff to kind of get ready today. More episodes coming up, so make sure to check out Museum of Shadows on Amazon Prime if you haven't already. And oh, good, Tiffany, I'm glad. I definitely know who you are. If you heard this, you were meant to hear it. Thank you all so much for your subscribes, your likes, and your comments, and your shares. I appreciate all of you. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. We'll see ya.